Hi guys, so I find a way to do it. So this is as close as I'm gonna get right here. This is very, very close to what I'm going to get. So all right, there we go. They saying bad connection. I don't get that. Okay. It's always something that's gonna close. Okay, it's just try my best to show you guys, but okay. All right, so what's going on here is I am making one of my carrot black soap, and our carrot black soap is made up of coconut oil, coconut milk that I infuse from the coconut itself, and I also have the canned coconut. So it's like a total powerful coconut oil, coconut milk, olive oil, hemp oil that's in here. This particular soap, I know someone was asking me about the recipe. So this particular soap, and I know it's going fast, and the reason why it's going fast because since I am a YouTube partner, YouTube asked me to take off the words, and I didn't know how to take off the words without that song that I had in the background. So basically what I did was basically try my best to remove the song that was previously in the background. So what you're seeing me do right here, these are carrots, black soap, not black soap, carrots and banana, and I also have hazelnuts in there. Along with hazelnuts that's in there, I also have, that's the raw hazelnut. When I make my soap, I normally make it from raw vegan ingredients because my clients like them better, my customers like them better, and of course that's the best way to actually make your soap. So I kind of repeat the video so you guys can see it. So that's the carrots with the hazelnut blended in, raw hazelnut, coconut milk that's in there. The hazelnuts was extracted through that also. Also what I have in here is bananas. So I know a lot of people ask me questions about, so there go the banana. So I take a total banana that I put in the refrigerator to defrost, and then when it defrosts, I squish it up and I put it inside of my carrots and hazelnut and coconuts also. Now the coconut milk had a super fat in it, so it wasn't a regular coconut milk. It was the coconut milk that have super fat ingredients in there, and that is the Tahiti coconut milk. It's very creamy, it's very cleansing for the skin. So I didn't, as you go out through the video, you will also see this is a soap. This is my carrot black soap. I make banana black soap and I make carrot black soap. And the reason why this is a black soap, because some of the key ingredients in here is shea butter, cocoa butter, powdered plantain, sweet almond oil, hemp oil, castor oil, which is a bubbly oil, olive oil, which is a creamy oil, and those are the ingredients. So what I just did basically, that is actually my water. So what you just saw was all of those products. That's water. That's my water discount. I weigh it out the same as water, and then I look at the percentage of water that it have in there, and I add just like 2 ounces of water along with AKA caustic soda, and that's what I also put in there. So as you can see, around 1 ounce of water. Everything you see over here is water. So that is my water discount. So now I'm gonna add one of my favorite ingredients, and it's one of those silk. And what I do is melt that silk down with some real coconut sugar cream syrup. I don't like to make videos when I talk too much, so I'm putting on my gloves. It's always safe to make sure you have your gloves on, your goggles on, and something to cover your mouth, and make sure you have an exhaust. So my exhaust system is over my head in my lab. This is my lab. My lab is not even at my house. It's totally separate from my house. I have a warehouse / retail business. So now I'm putting in the caustic soda, and this is the water. So my water discount is coming from that same batch. A lot of our clients use this soap on their skin. They love it. The carrot black soap, it is awesome. The shea butter, the mango butter, the coconut butter, the cocoa butter is awesome for the skin. So I am in the Washington, D.C. area, and this is our #1 soap, and it sells a lot. So that is my liquid water. And I think, yeah, that's my liquid water. And I find a way to just basically get my caustic soda to kind of dissolve, and then I put it down to make all the crystal dissolve in the water and let it cool down. Sometimes it kind of frizzes up on me because I do put some ingredients that's in there. So there it goes. The carrots and the coconut and the banana with the banana peel has dissolved. So this is the rest of it that I'm going to put in the batch. So I pour the rest of the water in the pot. Getting ready to start bashing my soap. So the pot is there, and this is a stainless steel pot. Whenever you're making soap, always use a stainless steel pot. That's the best way to go, to be honest. So now all my oils are in the bash. Let me make sure, yeah. All my oils are in the bash. And I'm gonna go ahead now and get my AKA caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, which is actually 30% off my water discount. My water with my solid is 70% off liquid where it comes to the water mixture, and then the rest is totally 100% oils. Shea butter, cocoa butter, hemp butter, olive oil, castor oil. All these oils are very expensive oil, to be honest. Hemp oil is good for bacteria. Olive oil is a very conditioning oil. Shea butter is a very moisturizing oil. Castor oil is a bubbly and a creamy oil. And of course, sweet almond oil is a circulation in a very clean condition oil. So whenever you're making soap, you have to know your properties for your oils, because if you don't know your properties for your oils, you're just playing around if you don't know the properties of your oils. Before you decide to mix something or follow someone's recipe, make sure you know all your properties of your oil and what they're going to do in your soap. So that's my water discount. The carrots and the hazelnut turn dark because of the caustic soda, aka sodium hydroxide. And that's how it is. So what's going to happen now, I'm going to basically pour everything in there, and I'm blending it out. So with the blending stage, I'm gonna let it go all the way into that gel stage. Now this soap is made, and then I think it stays. I think this is my cold process, because I make it as a hot process, and I also make it as a cold process. Anytime you're making soap, make sure you get a good blender. I got this blender from soapmakers.com, and I will also put that link. I don't know if the link is there. This is a video from 2016. I think it was October of 2016. So what you're seeing is that soap is turning nice and creamy. Yes, I didn't have to boil the carrots because the carrots are raw. So whenever you're using food ingredients in your soap, you don't have to preheat it. You don't have to boil it to puree it. As you can see, that bubble effect is going up. So this is actually a quick hot process soap. So yes, this is a quick hot process soap. After I finish the whole entire soap, I let it cure for a good 3 days before I actually put it on the shelf. And then I let it cure for another, before I cut it, I let it cure for 3 days. And then after I cut it, I sell it 2 weeks later. This is a vegan carrot black soap. I have bought black soap in the market, and they make your skin dry. So this is a lot of antioxidant, that, and then pour a little bit more, give it that rich, very rich scent that it's going to need. And then almost where the final is concerned. And I wait for the gel stage to be activated. So now I'm pouring in our Absolute oil. So this was done with one of our Absolute oil. And we also use Absolute cocoa and Absolute peppermint oils. Absolute oils are very expensive. So this particular soap is a very high grade soap that a lot of people purchase. And for a 5-ounce bar, I sell this soap. The highest price that I sell this soap is $15. The lowest price I sell this soap is $9. And they love it because a lot of people say they have used it. And since I can't put the disclaimer, because soap is only supposed to clean your skin, but a lot of people talk really good about this soap and what it does for their skin. But since I cannot put that up here because the FDA do not want to say those other words, so I'm not going to say those other words. But people have used this carrot black soap, and it is awesome. This is my 3rd year making our black soap. We have several different black soap. The mold that you just saw is from, I will put the link for that mold. It is easy. This is a 25-pound mold, And then the mold cutter is also from the same company. I will put the link. You cannot go wrong if you're making professional soap. You want to make sure you have good and great equipment. And there go our black soap. There go our carrot black soap. This soap sells like food. And it smells great. So now I'm going to cut this 25-pound soap. Cut it down into 5 to 6 ounces. And since I'm here in Washington, D.C., I do have clientele that is coming from the White House that even purchased this soap. I don't know them. They will send people down to me to pick their soap up. Because, you know, some people that works for the White House you cannot tell them, you cannot have their information. So they will just send someone to my shop to pick up the soap. I did put a little bit of oatmeal on top of it, so I put the oatmeal on top. Great, awesome soap. So don't be afraid to use certain ingredients in your soap. I am very risky when it comes to making my soap, but you have to know the foundation of soap. That is one of the main things that I tell people. So that was the carrot black soap. And since I am still talking, this soap that I'm looking at,
this is Nicole Norder, the Jamaican
okay,
soap lady.
Now this one was made as a total coconut soap. So I'm not going to show all the video for this soap because this is a total coconut soap. Let's get this off right here.
So if you guys saw the when I extracted my coconut, and it seems like my coconut,
what I did,
extracted in this container, and now it's hard, and I didn't know it was going to be hard.
I extracted the coconut by using my juice extractor, and it's in there.
100%
so
coconut cream.
I like to make soap that got real food in it.
In this container, because now it is all. That wasn't a great choice.
Now this is the coconut that I extracted. I took 4 coconut and I wanted to get like the creamy, the real butter, the real cream of the coconut, and that's what I did.
Some of it out.
Let's move on because I'm not going to show all this video. You can go to my channel and look at some of my videos. I know I'm not showing tutorials. If you want to know more about when I am live, I am actually live on Periscope. That's where I'm live at, and I will put video up here, but if anything that is going to be taught or anything that I do is on my Periscope, and I will put my Periscope information when I'm live.
My lab is around 5 miles down the street from my home.
So this one is my fabulous coconut soap that is extracted from total 100% coconut. I have to do a oil discount as well as a water discount because I'm using all natural coconut to make this.
What I'm going to do
so I have the coconut now, and this is the coconut water over here in the bottle. Once I extract the coconut and I put it through my juice extractor, I get like a coconut milk, coconut cream, and a little bit of butter. And then the water that comes out of the coconut, I use that water to put in my, if you notice over here, I use that water in here. So this is 100% coconut water right here. That is my sodium lactate. Sodium lactate is a really good ingredient. It keeps the soap moisturized, but you got to make sure you're putting enough according to how many ounces liquid that you have, because it can make your soap hard. So you have to follow the instruction of the coconut. My videos that I show on here, some of them can be real fast, but if you go to my Periscope, sometime I am live on Periscope, and I'm going to try to be live here too. Now I got all my oils. My temperature is ready. This is a hot, quick process soap.
Okay, guys. So,
and my caustic soda and everything is ready. If you notice over here, I still have my coconut cream over here. So I will be extracting that coconut cream with the liquid inside my soap once everything is in there. Let's move on. So measurement and everything is there. So if you see that, the coconut cream is now going to extract with the coconut water.
And I'm going to actually add it to the oils.
And I'm adding that coconut cream to the oils. So that's how I'm adding that coconut cream. The oil temperature is around 190 degrees. So now it's going to fry.
Guys, so this is the part you guys are going to start saying something negative.
I'm frying
because you guys see
it in the oil. It's amazing when you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, please don't do this unless you know what you're doing.
Oil also have a lot of, the coconut milk also have a lot of butter, creamy coming out of it. So I wanted to fry the coconut a little bit in the oil because it's like a burnt coconut.
Burnt coconut will give you antioxidant in your soap. Anything burned is an antioxidant.
Nice
so
texture when I finish it. So what you're looking at is putting in a small portion of this coconut milk slash oils and butters that I extracted through my machine to kind of simmer into like a fry into the oil, because the oil is like a 210
degrees
Fahrenheit. So basically later on now when I am cooking,
now it's cooling down,
the batch, then I can actually put the rest in there.
There is no stove, it's just the temperature.
Okay guys, so as you guys can see, now I'm speeding up the video.
Now I'm putting my liquid, my caustic soda
to actually put in
with the coconut water.
And so it won't cause a...
And I'm slowing it down so it doesn't cause a volcano reaction.
My mixture in there. And that's what I'm doing right now.
The temperature is really hot.
The next thing basically is to continue mixing.
This is another one of our, we actually use this soap as a deodorant. And I'm going to tell you, that is all I use under my armpits, is this soap. It is really good as a deodorant. I didn't know until one day I used it and I was dry. So I rub it under my arm when I go to work, and if I'm really busy at work, I will rub it under my arm twice, and your arm do not smell. So this soap that I made with the burnt, when it turned this color, it gives the antioxidant, and it's also a deodorant soap.
Handmade soaps. Where I was raised, we use handmade soaps. We never use.
So this is our deodorant soap, guys.
Being in the United States as a teenager, when I realized that my skin was not.
And now the process is going to speed up.
Not the same way as me being in the islands of Jamaica. I realized that I need to just basically.
Now I do have piece of this soap still available. So if you want to try this as your deodorant, you can. This soap is amazing. I have a little girl that she's a very active person, and Her mom called me and she said she can't use commercial deodorant, and I gave her a piece of this to try, and her mom loved it. So next week I gotta make it again.
I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm really having fun. Okay, so.
And I think one of the reasons why it helps the armpit as a deodorant soap is because the antioxidant in the soap. I also put cocoa powder in there, and it was really good to put cocoa powder in there. So I'm going to make it again and see if this deodorant soap works, because the deodorant soap works for me. I don't use no deodorant. This is the piece of soap. I rub it underneath my arm and I am dry. My armpit do not smell, and I'm a very active working woman.
Bash that I mix in there, I actually put chocolate powder.
So chocolate powder is in there, and I put zinc oxide. So the color you're looking at is zinc oxide, not titanium dioxide.
After I finish mixing, and I have one of the assistants helping me.
So I kind of mix it into two, blend it up, kind of swirl it a little bit, let all that great antioxidant get into the chocolate.
This soap is ready.
This is a 25-pound soap.
So sell or sold online.
Okay, so let's get into see how the soap looks.
And
so this is the soap.
I love my for craft sake. I always get it wrong.
Also, when I went to the my soap is also featured on one of the channels, and that was great also.
And I actually like the texture.
So that's the texture of the soap.
Really amazing.
It also, we're going into a glycerine soap base.
It was amazing.
So that was another thing that I like about it. So I did put glycerine in it.
They make soap, they worry about their designs. They worry about the neatness of the soap. They worry about the packaging of the soap. So I will be showing that also. And also coconut water is used to make my soap.
This is all coconut water based, no water at all, coconut cream, coconut oil, coconut butter, coconut water, cocoa powder that is used in this soap.
That I want to cut my soap glazes instead of a.
And this is also for craft sake, or for craft sake, yes. All my equipments are professional equipments.
I need to just get something.
And that's about almost. So this soap is another #1 soap, and it's also a deodorant soap. So I just take this and rub it underneath my arm, and that was it. This is the only thing. I don't use deodorant at all. This is amazing, guys. Use it to wash your whole entire body, and then you can use it as underneath your armpit. I take a little piece with me to work just in case I need it. One of the beauty of cutting soap is looking at your design. And there we go. That soap was sold for $25. That's like a character. All right, guys. So it was nice. And there's a pit bull. Let me see if the pit bull is going to show. There was another one looking like a pit bull. Let me see if it's going to show. There go the pit bull. Ah. All right, guys. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. This soap sold for $25. There go the pit bull. That's a dog. Thank you guys for watching. And I hope you guys are making lovely soap this year. And you can go through my videos to watch some of my videos. I'm going to start making some more videos. I just need to learn how to use my new equipment that I have. Take here, I'm not going to show someone else's stuff right now. It's just going to be...
this special connection with this married
let me put, let me just go ahead and... Thanks for the thumbs up. And I hope you guys keep it safe. Later. How you turn this off?